Right now, this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna fill up the car with Freon. So to be able to do that, you guys need these two things from your local store. So this guy right here is the pump, and then this guy here is the gauges. I got some Freon, and I got at the same time this AC UV dye, just in case if this started leaking or anything, it's easier that way to see from where it's leaking. Okay guys, so first thing we need to do, hook up the gauges. There is one on the left, front left, and then there is one right behind my catch cans. Okay guys, so this is the high, and then don't worry about it, you cannot flip them because the attachments are different. So yeah, whatever goes in, it goes in. So for my vehicle, this is the high side, and then the low side, man, that was a tricky just to find it or to hook it up and all of that. You guys can see it's stuck in way back there, and then on top of it, this is where I install my two catch cans. So yeah, it's gonna be tricky, let's put it that way. Okay, so now the yellow cable right here in the middle, that one is hooked up to the pump is hooked up to the power way back there. Even that I have some power over here on this side, it's okay, don't worry about it. So now the next thing is to get the pump for at least an hour. So we're gonna turn it on, boom, just like that. Then we need to open up the high side. You guys can see, shows it right there, it says open. Okay, boom. Then the low side right there, probably you guys are not gonna be able to really see that much. There you go, open, there we go. Now the next thing is we need to get the gauges open. So boom, right here, open and open, perfect. Now we're gonna leave the vacuum to suck the air for at least an hour, and then we'll come back and check out the gauges. It's been an hour now. You guys can see how the gauges are looking. We're in a green zone. This one is sucked in all the way in because right now we're getting a negative pressure. So everything is all good in the hood. Okay, now the next thing that we need to do is close these two right here. Close and close. Okay, and then kill the vacuum pump. Now we need to wait for at least, I would say, an hour. I've seen people saying 30 minutes. I'll say an hour, just in case, be on the safe side and make sure that there is no leaks. So you guys are gonna mark your arrow right here. You guys can see where it's pointing. Do a small mark and then come back in an hour and see if this arrow moved up or down or whatever. It's been an hour now, and let me show you. Boom, right there, everything is all good. The next step is turn the vacuum pump again, open up the gauges, okay, and now we're gonna wait for 30 more minutes just in case if there is any moisture or anything in the system. Okay guys, 30 minutes have passed, and now we're gonna do the same kind of deal. Close and close. Seal the vacuum, and now we're all good. The next step is to put this AC UV dye into the system. Now we're gonna get our bottle. This particular bottle, I'll put a link for everything that I'm using down low for you guys so you guys can get it. But this bottle, it's good for 4 times, so you guys can do 4 cars or add it to your coolant. I believe that one works. It says universal, so it might work, I don't know, Don't take my words for, you know. So right here on the side, you guys can see there's markings. So we just need to put, you know, this is full right now. We need to put all the way down to this line, and then we're gonna be left with 1, 2, 3 more times if we need to. So you're gonna grab your hose, open up your bottle, boom. Now we're just gonna put it in. We need to open up the hose on this side so you can let air to come out of here, so you can get the liquid to go down into the hose. Now we're gonna get our attachment. This attachment, again, I'm gonna put a link down below. You guys need it to be able to connect this hose to your Freon bottle. So get it in, hand tight or German tight. Bada bing, bada boom. Now make sure that this guy here, it's open all the way out. Now we're gonna screw our bottle. Now the next step, everything is tight all the way through the gauges out as well. Now the next step is to get this bottle punctured, or basically now get the Freon into the hose. So we're gonna turn it on. Boom, that's good. Now the next thing is right here. We need to purge the system. So to be able to do that, there's a little knob right here that we need to just push in a little bit, and you guys can see then this little window is going to show you when we get some Freon. I'm going to put a rag so I don't spray Freon in my face, especially with that green dye on, and then we're going to get free dye on all over. So yeah, just a little bit. Boom. You guys can see. Now the next thing is start the vehicle, turn on your AC, and then open the low side. Gauges, nothing's really moved or anything. I still haven't opened them, of course. And then on the inside we have a little thermostat right there, so you guys can see how much degrees. Then the AC, it's right there. We're gonna turn it on. Boom. Now the compressor is gonna start working. You guys can check the temperature right there. And now we're gonna open the low side. So check this out. You guys can see through the little window right there the Freon, how it's getting in. And then the high side, you guys can see the pressure is rising. The compressor basically is engaging. Okay, let's check the temperature. Temperature is dropping down. I'm gonna get more air. That way we're gonna tell the compressor to get more Freon. In the future, if you guys don't want to look up the high side, don't need to really look up the high side, because the idea is to look up the low side. And the low side right here is gonna show you when the compressor is engaging and when we're sucking Freon into the system. Usually there is a sticker on the bottom of your hood right here, but in my case, since I have a carbon fiber, or a fiberglass, I mean, with a carbon fiber wrap, I don't have a sticker. But I'll put a picture up here. You guys can see how much I'm putting in and how much is my original sticker showing. And that is 20.8 to 9, call it 21 ounces. Right now we have 12 right here, and 12 in the other one. That's make it 24. So right here I have my scale. You guys can see I got everything open already. Again, I already purged my hose and everything. So right now when I open up my low side, this number is gonna start going down. So this is already 3 OZ, so we need to get 8, no more than 9 OZ out of this bottle. Okay guys, we're almost there. 13. We need to be around 11, and we're left with 11. Perfect. Now let's go and check the temperature. 53. Woo. Cold as ice. The lowest one is 60. You guys can see that. We've got it to 53. Woo-wee. Summer's gonna be cold. Make sure everything is closed before we start pulling everything out. And now everything is all good. Now we're gonna take it for a spin. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to smash the like button for the YouTube algorithm. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you guys want to see videos like this. And I'll see you on the next one. Bye.